compile now. So we have a class that should echo, which also creates some errors. I don't know what you're supposed to do in a dialog call. You're supposed to return yourself. When you don't have a return type, it just returns ID. Yeah, and I bet that's the default behavior. Anyway, it says there's an error with line 32, this guy. Yeah, you need slash. Okay, let's try build again. So now it says something to do with the vector. Member reference type, not a pointer. Yeah, you need the I there. Next error is last out L no longer there. There's still last out. Yeah, we don't need that. No member name ref count. And indeed you are right, Xcode. So other errors are that, no, that's all. So I have a drink of water. And we succeeded. Alright, let's run. Let me run. So again, the bottom guy should be delay, the top guy should be not delay. Okay, this should be a delayed sound. Okay, this should be a delayed sound. I don't know what happened there. We hit a problem. And that's in Sparkle Effect. Okay. So I bet this vector is empty. Oh, come on. Come on, you're not gonna let me see that? Okay, so looks like the debugger updates the code, which is nice. And you expect that actually looks in the files. Ah. Oh, that's scary. If you look in num frames, they're meaningless values. Why is that? I thought I was setting them. Let's look at how we are transferring sounds. That's supposed to be okay. So effect entity add input sound. No, is it? Isn't it? Filter sound, snakeable entity, create transfer sound. That adds the input sound, but doesn't get converted until process sound. So in process sound, yeah, we request the new buffer here. We fill out the channels and num frames. Wait a minute, wait a minute. What? Oh, you know what? This is probably some case where we've already deleted stuff. I was looking at the debugger and I saw these bogus values like ref count 2, buffer null, channels 2048. It's obviously shifted around. And num frames huge negative value. No, we're saying that the value correct. I believe this is because we already erased way too many buffers. And why would we have erased too many buffers? Nothing really makes sense so far. Delay sample 206. Ah, no. This is a more simple problem. I simply forgot to... Did you catch the error? Simply forgot to reset that guy. Alright, let's do that one more time. This is a long sound. Shoot. Forgot to listen to it. Shoot. Forgot to listen to it. 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 Shoot. This should echo. This should echo. This should echo. This should echo. It works. It works. Unfortunately, the sounds get deleted too early. Unfortunately, the sounds get deleted too early. Too early. Too early. Too early. Two. Half a second is pretty long. 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 And that delayed result sounds pretty distorted to me. I'm gonna have to look at that. There's a lot of noise on this channel, I'm sorry. Let me try and clean that up. Yeah, that should take care of that. Sorry about that. That was my PC output being routed through the control room output on my mixer. So actually, I bet you couldn't hear that. Yeah. So it's totally irrelevant. What was the issue again? Well, it wasn't. One thing is that we are deleting the sounds once they hit something, and we immediately stop playing the sound. So I'm going to change this something like 5,000. Let's see what we get. This should be a little cooler. Hello. 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 Okay, there's obviously noise in that. Okay, there's obviously noise in that. Let's fix the noise part. Sounds pretty similar to the last error we were doing where we weren't updating the buffer. But here it looks like we're updating the buffer because mdelay buff does get incremented. It does change at this point. Yeah. Right. Not exactly sure what the problem is, but staring at the screen for a while will probably fix the problem magically. So there is, and I'm fairly certain it is in this process sound part, in this region. Ah, yeah, yeah. Right. My bad. I'm surprised this was working as well as it would. But because the buffers are the same size, yeah, it did. We weren't using mdelay sample at all, except as a means to change the buffer. And our delay time isn't a multiple of the buffer size. So we were doing the wrong thing. Now, this might work. Let's try it out. Headphones. Headphones. Okay, it's time to do some delay. Okay, it's time to delay. Okay, it's time to delay. Okay, it's time to do some delay. Yeah. Okay, it's time to delay. Yeah. Did you hear that? Okay, it's time to delay. Did you hear that? Okay, it's time to